How's everybody doing? TGIF. It is Friday, February 4th, and it has been a snow day here in Sandpoint, Idaho. So we are hanging out, having a sip and sew tonight. I've got my glass of wine. Go ahead and pull up a beverage of your choice, a sewing machine, and we're gonna just have some fun. My name is, I think I already told you my name. It's Darlene. I'm the proprietor here at Sand Creek Quilting, which is home of the Featherweight Doctor. I do 3 live shows a week, one on Monday, one on Wednesday, and one on Friday. Let me pull up my feeds and say hi to some friends, and then we're going to get to some stitching. So I hope everybody is having a good week. It's been kind of cold here. It was 12 on Tuesday. I mean, come on. 12 is a bit excessive, but it's not like it's negative 30, and I understand that New England got totally hammered with like 1.5 feet of snow, so at least we didn't get 1.5 feet of snow, so it could be worse. Okay, let's see here. Let's hang out, pull up my feeds here. Okay. Bring that up. Okay. Everybody's jumping on. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Go out to YouTube Studios. We did get a little snow today, but not nearly what New England got. Let's see here. Live. Okay. I think we're there. All right, so let's see. Mary's on. Hello, Mary from Abilene, Kansas. Gloria Ann is on. Sippy at night. Hope that bobbin's almost empty. Let's just, everybody take a sip. Cheers. Welcome to the show. Elizabeth's on from Indy. Cindy's on from Michigan. She said, really cold here. Great day for sewing. Every day is a great day for sewing as far as I'm concerned. Jen is accounted for. Ooh, Cindy said they got 4 inches in Michigan. Yikes. She went to yoga. I went to my spin class today. It was good for my soul. Julie's on. Hi, Julie. Happy Friday to you. Have my adult beverage ready, and will be a bit of maintenance for our group gathering tomorrow. Oh, I understand. Welcome, Julie. Margaret is on. Hello from Brooksville, Kentucky. Thanks for joining us. Polly's on. Polly, it's sip and sew. You're supposed to have your cup in your hand when the show starts. Come on, girls. This isn't our first rodeo. Hi, Missy. Oh, she says starting with T. Probably good. Hi, Karen Baird. Karen, you're in Sweden? Is it Sweden? I think it's Sweden. You're in another part of the world, girl. Look at my snowy background. All right, is anybody watching the Olympics, by the way? I was watching curling last night and the men's figure skating and ice dancing. My husband said that the ice dancing is his least favorite, but it's actually my favorite because I think in order to be that graceful on skates is a real talent. Sweden. Good, I got it right, Karen. Yay! Okay, good. Polly has her drink in her hand. Whew. All right, let me say hi to my Facebook buddies. Let's see, Angel, Bernadette, our honorary Canadian is on. Kathy is on from East Texas. Lisa's on. Nancy's on from Lake Stevens. Angel says, glad to be here doing something fun tonight. Schools were closed today, but teachers in my district had to work. What happened to the snow days? That is lame. Yes, if Peggy Morrison, if you're on, that is an official Band-Aid. I got myself good with a sewing pin on the long arm today. So it was bleeding. There was a whole thing. Yes, I'm up to date on my tetanus shots. Polly loves the Olympics. It's the perfect build up to the Paralympics. I agree. All right, let's see here. Becky's on from Kennydale. Mel and Joe are on. Joe, are you listening? The AccuQuilt purchase today was not me. It was not my fault. Please don't ground Mel and I from playing together anymore. I like Mel, Joe is going to say you're grounded from Darlene for a while. That can't happen. It can't happen. We need our Mel. All right, Debbie's on from Kentucky. 2 inches of ice and snow on top of that. She says, freezing our butts off. Let's see. Linda Wood's on from Texas. She said, still frozen here. I know, Lisa. She goes, where did the day go? Trust me, I looked down at my watch at 2 o'clock this afternoon and was just starting my to-do list and thought, oh, no, I need to get to the printer. They close at 2:30. And I needed print stuff for Phoenix. So that would have been a whole situation. Let's see, Cindy and Jen are on. She says, brr. Girls, we're going to make it. That damn groundhog gave us 6 more weeks of winter. Poxitani Phil, come on, dude. Those of us in the great North Inland Tundra, we need to know that spring is coming faster than that. Let's see here. Bonnie Pelton is on from Illinois. Hi, my sweet. Hello, hello. Oh, Nancy's back on. Yay, back from her Hawaiian cruise. And Sandy Reese is on. She says there's a miserable weather, sleet heavy to move. I think we may have forgot a word in there. Oh, Angel says she's drinking water, so my seams will be straight. Seams are subjective, Angel. Just go with it. Just go with it. Let's see here. Oh, no, I know you're a real Canadian, Bernadette, but you're our unassuming Canadian. Mel assures me that Joe will never ground us from playing together. That's good. Emma Jean, she says, I'm freezing here in Alabama. Camp is not full yet, but we're over half full. I haven't even told my local folks about camp because I wanted to make sure that all of my national people that would travel here would get kind of first shot at it. So as soon as I open it up to the locals, I'm sure it'll be full. I'm sure. Mary says, speaking of snow, everyone else, I'm company got a snow day yesterday. Nice. We were the only store. Oh, everybody else in the company got a snow day, but you? Bad. Very bad. Oh, Wharton Willie in Ontario says early spring. Will you have Wharton or Wharton Willie talk to Poxitani Phil for me? Because that guy's a jerk. Hi, Judy P. How are you doing, my sweet? Let's see here. Who else is on? Polly says, everyone needs to cheer on the Jamaican bobsled team. I think you said sledge team. Do you mean bobsled or sledge? Their story to get there is nothing short of the film. Really? What's a sledge? Okay, don't laugh at me. What's a sledge team? Now I want to hear it. Oh, Gloria Ann is a Canuck also. Yes, yes, for sure. Wait, what did Missy say? Polly, Missy is just starting with tea. She didn't tell us what she was putting in it. I know, Gloria Ann's like, okay, you guys, this is coming from our Canadian friend here. You guys got to stop complaining about the cold. Right now it's at negative 26 degrees Celsius, which is negative 15 Fahrenheit. I mean, burr. Jen says, who was that from Alabama? What part of, who's on from Bama? Other than Jen. Cindy Matthews said, stupid groundhog doesn't know his shadow from the tree in front. Lisa Meadows wants to know if it's a long... Uh-oh. Let's see, hold on. Lisa says, is that a Long Island iced tea? I'd be on my face. Oh, Emma Jean's in Alabama. That's who's, Cindy, that's who's in, oh, no. Jen, that's who's there. Okay. Let's see. Sandy Martin says, Friday! Hello, Sandy. I need to catch up. I got my cup. We haven't really done anything. We're still just talking to each other. Polly says it's where four guys throw themselves in a tiny sled and flies. That's not, you guys call it a sledge. We call that a bobsled. Like Cool Runnings, right? I love that movie, by the way. Love that. Any kind of like underdog, sports thing. Like Remember the Titans. I love Remember the Titans. We Are Marshall. All those movies. They get me. They totally get me. What was the one with Sandra Bullock? It was like a real life story. What was that? Oh, Blindside. Love that movie too. Missy, the primroses are out in the store. Seriously? That's crazy. Jennifer's on. Hi, Jennifer. Jennifer's coming to quilt camp. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, Mentone, Alabama, northeast corner, Imogene says. Imogene, do you watch The Marvelous Miss Maisel? It's on Prime. The main character, Midge. My daughter, Reagan, loves that name so much she wants to name one of her children Midge. Or Miriam, but short for Midge. So Midge's best friend in the show, which is set back like in the 60s, I believe, her best friend's name is Imogene. So every time I hear your name, I smile. Hello, Debbie Kristen. It is very cold here. We got just a few inches of snow earlier. It's 34. Let's see here. Becky agrees Cool Runnings is a good movie. Tavi's on. Hello. Okay, she says, so not a featherweight question, but you are so handy. I thought I would try you. Do you happen to know how I could find a needle bar for a sew handle model 20? You're talking about, just so I'm clear, is this the model 20? I can't remember. I know, or is it this one? I think this one's a 99. This one's the 99, right? I can't remember. And I think this one's the 20. Let's see. Oh, hi, Beth. I got your happy mail today. She's from Minnesota. Hello, sipping Cabernet and sewing doll clothes on her 1957 Lizzie. Welcome to the party. Okay, that brown one, Tavi, that is, okay, so looks like, yeah, okay, so it's a 20. I think your best bet is probably to find one in non-working order somewhere. You might try, whenever I'm looking for something kind of odd and hard to find, I go out to eBay. And honestly, people part out those things and you can pick up the strangest things. Because the thing about that tan one is it's the black and the needle bar is the same, I believe. It's just silver, so it doesn't have to be color specific. I know. I just happen to have one right behind me, Polly. Oh, the new season to Miss Maisel starts the 18th. Whoop, 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 whoop. I can't wait. That is like one of my favorite shows. It really is. Let's see. Lisa said, remember when I called you when you were moving about the problems with my long arm skipping stitches? Yes. Ooh. I figured it out that my encoder was not on correctly. Amazing what you can learn on YouTube. Isn't it? Hi, Sharon from Branson. Thanks for joining us. I know these little machines behind me make me so happy. Oh, we probably should sew instead of just talk and sip. I mean, we could talk and sip all night, but let's see. Okay, yes, Tavi, keep looking. If I find one, I'll let you know. Okay, let me do this. I don't know how to do this. It's not merging the videos anymore. Oops. Shoot. Okay. I don't have one of everything, Angel. I don't. My husband would kill me. Okay, I cannot put the camera onto the sewing machine because for some reason it is not functioning proper. Like they must have changed my software because I can't move. So I'm working on Miss Meadows. Thank you for bringing us back to our point. We are working on a Tula Pink quilt. Oh, I was going to show everybody a demo too. So I'm working on my Tula Pink fractured square quilt that I've been working on the last couple weeks. And then Ray, this one's a little different. Mel, do not have two of everything. Mel, or someone was asking on our post the other day about these little foot controller converters. The ones that we're selling are a little different, but I wanted everybody to see what this is for. So a lot of people complain about the original Bakelite foot controllers. They're pretty hard to actually use for long periods of time. And then this is a converter that you can drop this into the little slots and then close this, and it turns it into a traditional clamshell style foot controller. And they are fantastic. In fact, I can honestly say that of all of the new vintage modern parts that featherweight that you can buy for their featherweight, this is my favorite new accessory outside of my 1/4 inch foot. Like, I realize that's a big statement, but it just greatly improves my use and love of the featherweight that much. So there you go. We posted a picture and everybody's like, what the heck is that? And I'm like, oh, I thought it was obvious. Apparently it wasn't obvious. So for those of you who are looking at the social media page, this is what the clamshell or the converter looks like, I should say. Odie's on. Hello. She said she's still working. Odie, Mel got a AccuQuilt cutting system. Hi, Joan Holland. I'm so glad I found the perfect Tribe 2 Polly. I really am. Oh, my painted foot controller. Shan's like, hold on. So this is a funny story. So when the company first began, we had been getting featherweights and painting them, and one of the featherweights came with a brown foot controller. And I couldn't really sell it with a black featherweight, so I decided it was just going to be my demo pedal because featherweight foot controllers are interchangeable. So this is actually a foot controller for the 301. That's why it's brown. And one day when I was at a show in Covington, Washington, there was a gal painting sewing machines for people, for money. And I was like, hey, would you paint my foot controller? And she thought she looked at me like I had two heads. But yeah, so I always know which one is mine. Always. It's the painted one. Cindy Matthews says, love my foot controller. I can use it backwards. Yeah, that's exactly how I would use it too. And so I was kind of a purist and didn't think I needed the converter. And then I tried one and I was like, I was missing it. Missing out. Jen says, it seems so easy to find featherweights in other parts of the country, but here in Alabama, I am constantly scouring antiques stores and other places, but nothing I would love to run across. I know. I feel like I go through seasons and waves of finding them. Like, for instance, I found another featherweight school belt last week in Western Washington again. So that one's going to be on its way here next week. I don't know the year of it yet. I haven't dated it yet, but it's supposedly in really, really nice shape. That collector machine that I got in from South Carolina, that went with along with the 301 that I had in the shop to the same new featherweight fan. She was funny, you guys. She came up here. She had not done any research on Singer featherweight, and then I, spent a couple hours with me. I kind of educated her, and then she went home and did research all on her own. And she's like, "What am I about to get myself into?" And I'm like, "Welcome to the club." Welcome to the club. So I'm on Ray's featherweight today. She's the little yellow one, and she's noisy because she has a new, we actually replaced the motor on it because Reagan's motor was not fast enough for her or me. So that's why it kind of sounds like a bit of a freight train back here. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, good. Kathy's coming to quilt camp. She got her foot controller. It is a game changer. I actually agree with that statement. Let's see here. Therese is on. Hi, finally was able to pull you up. Facebook, pain in the neck. You can always find me out on YouTube because I go live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time, Therese, just if it's easier to go there. Yes, Miss Angel. So she says, were the foot controllers for the 301s all dark brown or was some light brown? Some were also light brown for that mid-century look. Bernadette says, just like potato chips, you can't have one. It's actually so true. Very, very, very true. Or 5, Lisa says. You guys. All right. So I am literally very excited about my Phoenix trip. Reg is mad at me because Reagan goes with me usually to Phoenix to visit Grandma and all of her old friends from when we used to live there. But this time around, I kind of need her to be here. So she has to stay in the store. Lord help me if she gets on live with you guys at some point. She'll give the shop away. I don't know what the live schedule is going to be next week. I think we're going to do a live on, I'm traveling Sunday, so I can do a live Monday. I think we're going to talk about doing inside corners on bindings, I think is what we're going to talk about. Wednesday, I think we're going to do another work in progress Wednesday since I'm going to be away from home. And then Friday will just be the sip and sew. Again, a week from today. Okay. Can't wait to see all my buddies in the Valley of the Sun. Cool off a little, warm up a little bit in my 70-degree weather. So I don't know if Kathleen Sheffield is on, but I looked at the website you sent, Kathleen, and I'm totally gonna go do the Chihuly art, the Chihuly glass installment at the Botanical Gardens in Phoenix. I've never been to the Botanical Gardens, even while we lived there for 4 years. But there's now a Chihuly art installment, that glass artist. It's okay, Linda. She says late to the party. It's going to be fun. I'm really excited about that. Let's see here. Emma Jean says binding quarter sounds like something I could use help with. Yes, we're going to do all the binding tips and tricks on Monday. Hi, Lisa Gallo Fields. Thanks for joining us from Southeast Georgia. Let's see here. Lisa says, let me know if you need an extra hand in the class while you are there. I know just enough to be... Yes, you do know just enough to be dangerous. That would be fun. I think I have my trusty father-in-law there, but there is going to be like 15 people in the class, so we'll talk about it on Wednesday when we have dinner. Franny's on. Oh, did you get in trouble with Facebook, Franny? Joan Holland is on. Can I get to your shop from here. I've got to have, Joan, hold on. Ray, can you post on, are you in the middle of something? Oh, Joan, let me see if I can link it. Hold on. If you go to the website and type in at the search bar foot controller, it will come up. I'll just link the website in here. Doctor.com. Okay. Go to that website, in the search bar, type foot converter or foot controller converter, and it'll come up. George is on. Hi, George and Marilyn. Thanks for joining us tonight. Okay, I'll show you guys what I'm working on now that I'm chink. Okay. So here is this thing is going to be massive. So this is my Tula fractured star quilt. This is just a quarter of it. It's huge. Like bigger than like a lap quilt, huge. I haven't decided what I'm going to put on the back yet either. I was at my favorite little Selkirk quilts, and they had this fabric, this one right here, the purple one, in the backing fabric, and it's that, I don't know if you guys know anything about this, but Tula, when she does her extra wide backing fabrics, does it in like the most amazing satin finished, like it's soft like butter. Oh, thanks, Angel. Appreciate it, guys. You guys got me. Thanks, Lisa. Boom, on the payroll. So I think, because normally I put Minky on it, because, you know, I live in the great tundra. But when I saw that she had that satin backing fabric, I was like, that might need to be it. That might need to be it. Woo. I didn't quite get my sample done yet for Omaha. I shorted my do you guys hate when you do this? Whenever I short my binding strip by one strip, annoys me. That's what I did. I cut 3, I really needed 4, and so now it's like a big pain in the tail to get the binding strip thing done. But I'm so excited with how it's turning out. Is that for me? Sure, Mom. Sure. I found out today that I ordered Deja Vu, the new Tula Pinks. It's not Pinkerville. It's, you guys help me. Elizabeth, no. What's it called? I know I need a green backing. Elizabeth. Purple isn't really my thing. Shoot, what's her new? It's a redo of Girls. Deja Vu is a redo of what Tula Pink line? I just ordered pre-cuts. Parisville. Thank you, Bernadette. I feel like we are all Tula Pink fans here. Although I will say that table runner I made, Ray, can you hand that to me? The table runner I made for Omaha, people love the, I use the woven fabrics in it. I heard, Lisa Meadows, that you and Shan were running around. Thank you, babe. Okay, so this is, I haven't finished the binding yet, but here's the inside corners we're going to talk about. But this is my new table topper. It's not quite, you can see my binding strip hanging. But this is why we're going to talk about inside corners, because I had to remember how to do them. And then you can see I use white thread on the back as like a secondary. Isn't that cool? Turned out very cool. This is going to be my 2-day event in Omaha in June. The week after my my quilt camp. This gal is going to be on vacation after that. I already know that that is a lot. That is a lot for a 2-week stretch. So we're going to do quilt camp, and then I pretty much, quilt camp gets over on the 5th. I think I get on a plane. That's the Sunday. I get on a plane Thursday to head to Omaha, and then when I come back that next week, this woman's taking a break. I think Ray is coming with me to Omaha this next time because I need someone there with me. That is a massive classroom, and I really need an extra set of hands, so that's what we're going to do. Oh my gosh, and green fabric was involved. Hold on. Let's see. So went shopping with Shan Saturday, and she made me. She made you. Get the new fabric for a chandelier quilt. She's such a good bad influence. I can imagine you two are a pretty bad influence together. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Let's see. Are you going to post the pattern and cost for the topper? So, ironically, Miss Kathy, you guys already have the pattern. It's the one those are blocks out of the Arizona Sky Quilters You Go we did like 18 months ago. Hi, Kim from Manitoba. So the pattern's already out there. I might do a class later on how I did this, like this, layout is the word I'm looking for. But the blocks are already out on the website under the blog. Pam, thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Let's see here. Mary says, yes, you will be I will be on my face from quilt camp. I'm pretty sure. Like in a really good way, right? Like I can definitely kind of run myself ragged, and it's going to be very important for me as the hostess to make sure, that you guys are all having the best time you can have. And so that's a lot of pressure. So I will probably run myself a bit into the ground, but I don't, whoa, what was that? Oh, I remember. Yes, Arizona Design. I have to go back and figure out which blocks. I can't. One of them was the Scottsdale, the setting square. Oh shoot, Pine Top was one of them, and I can't remember the Flying Geese block name. I can figure it out. Polly says you may need to let the local. I know. So there will be some rules. If you guys are going to walk around with your quilt camp shirts on, representing the business, everybody better keep it in check. Because I don't want Sandpoint, Idaho to kick me out. Yes, Denise is going to be there to help with quilt camp too. She can't come on Friday. She's going to come on Saturday and hang out. Because she has to work on Friday. But she is going to come. Are you kidding? She's not going to miss the party. Oh, are you demanding her presence, Mary? Right, for sure need to make sure all the stores are well stocked, Polly, for sure. So one of my gals, my local gals who watches this show, was in earlier this week to make sure she had her ticket reserved. And I was like, "You didn't tell anybody, did you?" And she goes, "No." And I said, "Well, we're give it a few more weeks because I want to make sure that if anybody is trying to get in, you know, on my national audience, that you guys get the first dibs." But oh, good Lord, she's another Canadian that knows how to have a good time. So Sandy Martin says, "Has anyone sewn with Moda's fireside fabric yet? I have not. Feels like minky, but it's not supposed to shed as much." That's a good question. Has anybody sewn with that? Missy, I will be tired from laughing for sure. Yes, I'm ordering extra shirts. I only need 24 for the attendees and I'm ordering 50. So there'll be extra shirts available for those of you who want to participate from afar. Odie, I think I have 14 or 15. I have to go back and check because we get like a couple a day. We had 12, which was half at the end of the first day, and I think a few more people have signed up. Oh, not Fireside, Parisville fabric. They're doing, it's supposed to feel like minky. I'm getting some of that in for the pre-cuts for the store. Okay, Miss Sandy Reese, you're on the list. I'm probably going to order like extra larges and extra larges. I ordered the men's boxy shirts because I don't like it when things are kind of, you know, like the ladies' cuts, I think are harder to size. So we're going to order the men's. Okay, you bet, you guys. Yes, and we are going to have stickers. Oh, we're going to have all the things. There are things already in the works. Sasquatch is like everywhere here. Like it's like a North Idaho thing. The Yeti during the holidays and then the Sasquatch the rest of the year. So I've started taking some live spin classes, and during the pandemic, I bought a Peloton to try and keep my cardio and my heart health up. I was not a spinner before that Peloton bike came to live in my house. In fact, it was my husband who bought it, not me. And I kind of fell in love with the idea that I didn't have to go anywhere to work out, that I could work out in my bedroom. It didn't matter, like, you know, what, if my outfit was matching or if I had my hair perfectly coiffed to work out. And so my husband, for those of you who don't know, he's had some pretty serious health problems recently, and so he's been on a diet and exercise kick. My husband has lost 70 pounds. 70 pounds. Like, weighs less than he did at our wedding 26 years ago. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm ordering a bunch of the stickers, so they'll be available for everybody. I don't think the moose is going to come visit. I hope not. Anyway, so he's joined a gym when we moved into our new home here in town, and he told me that he met the personal trainer, and she told him that there were some live spin classes during Monday and Friday mornings. And I was like, oh, okay. so I went for the first time on Monday to my very first spin class, like in-person spin class. Can I tell you how intimidated I was? Because I had only been working out like the Peloton bike sits in my bedroom, and I never have thought about like the noises I was making or what my facial expressions looked like while I was pedaling away. And so I go into this live class, and I like am sitting there like trying to keep it together, right? Like I don't want to make a crazy noise or make, crunch my face up if I'm struggling with a speed or a resistance call out or whatever. And it was hard. Finally, halfway through the class, I was like, screw it. I'm just doing me. And I had fun and I danced, because part of the reason why I like the spin classes is the loud music. I love dancing. I loved all of it. And so I just found my happy place, and I thought, I don't really care what everybody else thinks. And I had fun. So she told me to come back this morning because this morning's class was more of the party class. Yes, it was. Oh my gosh, you guys, I had so much fun. These girls were all younger than me. They all were like, whoop, 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 whoop. It was fun. I had a great time, actually. Let's see. Judy P says, what arrangements? Oh, for a remote quilt camp. So we're for a remote quilt camp. If you guys, we're going to schedule a couple of lives to be able to tune into the room. I thought about doing a webcam. What do you guys think about a webcam? I thought about a webcam. We're definitely going to do a couple lives, and I'm trying to make sure I have enough extra merchandise that will come with the quilt camp registration for those of you who want to purchase like t-shirts and stickers and some of the stuff that will come in the swag bags for the attendees. I know, he's doing so good. Please tell me. Oh, yeah. So I actually thought I was going to be sore, Polly, on Tuesday, and I wasn't. So that's crazy because I haven't, oh, you like the webcam idea? We might do that just in the room. So that way everybody can watch the progress and stuff. I'm going to be doing some demos throughout the weekend, and if someone finishes a project, I want to make sure that we, celebrate that. We're going to do some door prizes throughout the quilt camp, and we're gonna have fun ways of like earning raffle tickets, like finishing a project. We'll have trivia throughout the weekend, so if we do a door prize, we'll probably go live with that too. Yes. Oh, hi Bernice, how you doing? Bernice, when are you coming up here? Y'all, Bernice is on. She is my buddy from Tulsa, Oklahoma. But Bernice doesn't even live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So a couple of years ago, before COVID, I was invited to be a speaker at a vintage sewing machine conference. It was actually more of a vintage sewing conference, but with a heavy emphasis on the machine part. So I traveled to Tulsa, Oklahoma, had never been. And I did some workshops there and taught at a conference. And one of the reasons why it was at Tulsa was because there was a museum there for vintage sewing machines run by a gentleman. Oh gosh, what was his name? He had it was two letters, like RC or JR. I can't remember in Summertime. Good. I can't remember his first name, but he was the curator of the museum. Oh, he was a lot. He had a lot of energy. He didn't sleep very much, and so he was just always on. And so Bernice says she goes to Missoula. Anyway, so Bernice and I, BK, that's it, thank you. So Bernice works for Walmart. She helps with doing setups of new stores. And so she travels away from her family. Bernice, where do you live? I can't remember. Oh, WK Retta, thank you. That's it. That was his name. So Bernice travels away from home, and she's away for weeks at a time, helping to do these setups for Walmart. And she was there, Walmart has this great gig that if you go and volunteer your time at a nonprofit like this wonderful vintage sewing machine museum, that they will donate to the nonprofit. Walmart will. So Bernice was there volunteering so that Walmart would then volunteer to her cause. And this sweet woman was there volunteering, and I needed a ride back to the hotel, and I had Ubered to the museum. And Bernice is like, "That's silly. I'll take you back to your hotel." So Bernice gave me a ride back to my hotel. Yeah, he is a full of energy guy. Oh, you're from Oklahoma. Okay. Paulus Valley, is that how you say it? So anyway, Bernice is coming out here to Missoula for Walmart for work. She's going to come by and visit me. What a crazy small world. Seriously, like, it was a real gift to be able to meet her in general. And then the fact that she's going to be out here and she's stayed part of our community, our tribe this whole time. This was really before, Bernice and I met before there was an online community, because COVID is the reason why we have an online community, because I was a big chicken. And COVID removed every excuse I had to not do this. So there you go. All right. All right. Got one. I'm going to finish the seam here, and then I think that'll be it. Yes, COVID was okay for my business, for sure. Oh, you stop in Paul's Valley where Bernice lives when you go to Texas? That's cool. Very cool. All right, I'll show you. I don't know how much progress I made. I did more talking than sewing. Big shocker. Let's not drop my camera stand. Okay. All right, I got 4 full rows done. That's not bad, right? And I have 3 more to go. Okay. The never-ending project. So I used to be a commissionable artist before the store opened, where I would do like beginning to end projects for people. And once the store opened, I kind of had to let go of some stuff because I can only be so many places at the same time. But my husband had a colleague at Microsoft who is having twin baby girls in June, and she is Rita. Sorry, Rita. Oh, named after your Aunt Marita. Oh, that's fun. Not Retta, I'm sorry, Rita. I apologize. It is looking fabulous. So anyway, I decided to come out of retirement for this colleague of my husband's at Microsoft, and she has picked the cutest quilt. Yes, my dear?
I need your cord for charging.
Oh, here. So she's having twin baby girls. She has picked Folklore and, oh dang, what was the other? Folklore. Oh, and Bookish for the girls' quilts. She picked a pattern by Penelope Handmade as the pattern. It's called the Lottie Quilt. I kind of think that's fun because my mother-in-law's grandmother's name was Lottie. That's one of her featherweights is named after her, and I think it's fun that this pattern is named Lottie. So that'll probably be, I'm ordering fabric in this week, and that will probably be one of my projects here on the Sip and Sew until the girls are born in June. So I'm trying to get through this fractured square quilt so that I can then get ready to do the quilts for Canal. So it'll be fun. All right, friends. Well, it is 4:53 here. And if I don't jump off, they'll throw me off here in just a few minutes. I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight on Friday Night Sip and Sew here on Facebook and YouTube. I will be back on Monday, coming to you live from Phoenix. I imagine I will take the show on the patio, I imagine, with the stupid palm trees in the back versus the snowstorm behind me. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm not going to want to go home. It's going to be bad. I'm still doing the penguins, George. So, George, the penguins are at home. They're my home sewing project. But I haven't had very much time at home lately. Thanks, you guys. I look forward to coming to you live next week. So, Monday, we'll be back talking about bindings. On Monday, Wednesday, we're going to do a work in progress Wednesday. So, get ready to send me some pictures. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Della. How's it going? Thank you, Bonnie. I will have a safe trip. I'm sure I will do the obligatory airport picture on Sunday. I'm not bringing a featherweight, but I'm bringing one home. I picked one up in Phoenix. Stay warm. Okay, Angel. Thank you, Missy. All right, friends. Have a great weekend. Be safe. I'll talk to you later.